everyone. I'm Jennifer Beck with Stellar Financial Services and Leadership Development. And today I'm thrilled to plunge into the sizzling hot topic in our ever-changing job market, attracting talent in the future, beyond the golden handcuffs. Let's shake up the old idea of the golden handcuffs. You see, while fat paychecks can look like the ultimate bait, they can also be shackles. When we tether folks to their salaries, we might miss what truly makes them tick. Finding the right talent can be time consuming and costly. Not only costly because of what is spent in advertising to find candidates and such, but the cost of not having someone to do the job. What does that cost? And the time it takes to have somebody look for that person, interview them, onboard them, etc. What does that cost? So it's not just about the cash. It's not just about the health insurance, life insurance, paid time off, pensions, retirement contributions, etc., right? Research keeps shouting that supportive workplace is king when it comes to keeping talent. It's all about culture and growth opportunities. So many people also think top talent is lured in by the big bucks. And that's a myth, and we'll talk about that. Instead, crafting a purpose-driven workplace where people feel value and sparked is the most important thing that people are looking for. Startups have a secret weapon. We can offer flexibility and a powerful mission that often beats the traditional perks of big corporations, right? So have you ever worked for a job where you had to schedule an emergency to get time off, right? Oh, I'm sorry your wife needs surgery, but you can't take time off this month. We need you here, right? Or, oh, I'm sorry you're sick. You still have to come in, right? Well, as a entrepreneur, we have that flexibility, and that can be so attractive as opposed to just plain old money. So as we charge ahead, let's think and rethink how our organizations can magnetize and hold on to top talent. Golden handcuffs are referring to those financial incentives that we might keep employees tied to us like high salaries. But, they actually, limit our ability to attract and retain the best talent. Ever work for someone or somewhere where people are truly unhappy and as a result, they're unproductive? They don't leave because of the golden handcuffs, right? They need the money, they need the health insurance, et cetera, et cetera. But eventually, because they are unhappy and unproductive, you're going to have lots of problems, and eventually that company will suffer, possibly even fail. And it's essential to recognize that while a lucrative paycheck is enticing, it can also create barriers. Employees may feel more secure in their financial situation than truly motivated by their work. Most employees stay with one company an average of 8 years and leaving for many reasons. While some are chasing better handcuffs, some are not. Now, let's think about this. If we solely focus on salaries, we may overlook salaries and compensation packages. We may overlook what truly drives individuals in their careers. And as entrepreneurs, we really need to understand that our potential talent is seeking more than just financial incentives. They want purpose and they want fulfillment. In our upcoming discussion, we'll explore how to shift our focus from these golden handcuffs to creating a work environment that inspires and motivates and transcends that dollar sign golden handcuffs. And so first, we're going to debunk the myth that high salaries are the only path to attracting talent. Many believe that high salaries are key to attracting top talent, but research tells a different story. Top talent is seeking increasing purpose and fulfillment in their roles. Top talent is prioritizing growth opportunities and an inspiring company culture over mere financial incentives. If you have somebody that's focused merely on those financial incentives, that is a warning signal, because they may be one of those people that after you hire them, they're going to be easily lured away by somebody dangling those better golden handcuffs. So let's talk about some of the unique advantages that entrepreneurs have to combat the golden handcuffs, right? Startups can offer a level of flexibility and a strong mission that's often more appealing than the rigid compensation packages of larger corporations. This flexibility allows us to create an environment that nurtures creativity and aligns with the true motivations of our talent. Let's remember, it's about attracting those who seek meaningful work and a collaborative atmosphere that inspires them to thrive, not just survive. Top talent is not just chasing the paycheck, they're looking for meaningful work. They want to feel that their contributions matter and that they're part of something bigger. This sense of purpose is critical for retention. If you have a tardiness or an absenteeism issue, you're about to have a retention problem. As I said previously, it's costly to have to find new talent. And next, they're seeking opportunities for personal and professional growth. Companies that invest in their employees' development create a more engaged and motivated workforce. Ever have an employee or yourself quit a job to take a lesser paying job that's offered better development and growth opportunities? I know I have. And finally, a collaborative workplace that inspires creativity can be far more appealing than financial incentive. People don't want to be drones. If all we needed was drones, then they would have AI do it, right? Artificial intelligence. Participation in the growth and development of an organization can be more thrilling than a paycheck at a soul sucking pinstripe corporation where they just want you to do your job and not rock the boat. So, as you think about how to attract and retain top talent, remember it's about creating an environment where people feel valued and inspired. Let's dive into these entrepreneurial advantages in hiring. Startups have a unique edge. We offer a dynamic work environment that encourages creativity. Unlike the rigidity of larger corporations, this flexibility enables talent to thrive. First, let's talk about flexibility and adaptability. When we align the roles with meaningful goals, we attract individuals who are genuinely motivated by impact and purpose rather than just financial rewards. Just punching the clock, showing up because it's required, and collecting the paycheck as they pass go, right? Next, there's the aspect of purpose driven work. Talent today wants to feel like they're making a difference. They seek roles that resonate with their values, which is something that startups can provide more readily than big traditional companies. And lastly, don't underestimate the opportunities for growth. Entrepreneurs can cultivate a culture that prioritizes learning and development. This not only attracts ambitious individuals, but helps them advance their careers in a supportive environment. In essence, by emphasizing these entrepreneurial advantages, we can create a compelling narrative for attracting and keeping our top talent. As we dive into crafting your value proposition, we're first going to discuss how to attract top talent by emphasizing purpose and growth rather than just those high salaries. A compelling value proposition here is essential. It effectively showcases your company's mission, culture, and vision. This is what draws in top talent who resonate with your values, your company's mission, culture, and vision. First, remember that talent today is, again, seeking more than just a paycheck. They're looking for meaningful work in a workplace that aligns with their personal values. Next, by articulating a clear value proposition, you can attract individuals who are driven by that purpose and growth opportunity. This not only enhances your recruitment efforts, but nurtures a thriving workplace culture and hopefully drives down absenteeism, tardyism, and it improves your retention. So as we move forward, think about how your organization can effectively communicate its unique benefits. This will not only attract top talent, but also help to retain them and create that dynamic and engaged workforce. As we dive into this slide, let's focus on how we can effectively identify and meet the needs of our team. First, we need to identify what drives our team beyond monetary compensation. Now, you have to pay people. We all have bills. We all need to put food on our table and those kinds of things. But, engaging in conversation to finally really truly understand what drives your team is important. So ask them questions and really listen to things that their motivations and aspirations. Next, you're going to explore your options. Think creatively about the solutions that align with your employees' values and interests. This could mean flexible work hours, remote work opportunities, professional development, and even things that the company may participate in that have nothing to do with the bottom line, like participating in clubs and charities and supporting community events, right? Then we craft the package, right? We design a compensation package that's appealing, incorporating that flexibility and growth opportunities we just discussed. Remember, it's creating a holistic value proposition that resonates with your talent. Finally, we must communicate value. It's not just about offering these benefits, but effectively conveying them to attract and retain top talent, making sure that your message is clear and reflects your company's vision and culture. These steps will help you foster a team that is both motivated and aligned with your organization's purpose. As we transition to building an engaging brand, let's focus on the power of a strong mission statement. Clear mission statements create a sense of purpose that not only guides your team in their daily decision-making process, but it also attracts talent who resonate with your values and your vision for the future. So you need to define your mission clearly. It's essential to communicate what your company stands for, fostering an innovative and inclusive culture, encouraging collaboration, and helping employees thrive. Promoting that positive culture, when your culture shines, it becomes a magnet for top talent. Leverage your employee advocacy. Empower your team to share their experiences. This approach enhances your brand's reputation, helps you find and reach potential candidates organically. Think about how you can apply these concepts to your own organization and create a workplace that not only attracts talent, but inspires them to stay and grow despite other people dangling the golden handcuffs in front of them. Next, let's talk about strategic talent sourcing. First, engaging with local communities is essential. It not only builds your brand, but it also helps attract diverse talent that truly resonates with your company's culture and mission. By being present in your community, you create connections that can lead to potential hires who share your values. And let's not forget the power of social media. It is a fantastic tool for reaching potential candidates. Use it to highlight your company's value and culture. This will help you attract like-minded individuals who are excited about what you stand for. And lastly, consider leveraging employee referrals. Employee referrals. Encourage your team to refer you candidates when you have an open position. Often they know who would fit well within your culture, ensuring that your new hires align with your startup's ethics. As we move forward, think about how these strategies can enhance your talent acquisition efforts. Identifying your top talent. Remember, again, finding the right individual is essential to success. First, it's vital to focus on both culture fit and skills alignment. This combination not only strengthens our team, but it also enhances collaboration and innovation. Secondly, consider that attracting candidates who resonate with our values can elevate our organizational culture. Lastly, engage in proactive sourcing, utilizing your networks and community connections to uncover hidden gems who may not be actively seeking new opportunities, but when approached, may be happy to join your team. So again, we're not just filling positions, but we're building a cohesive team that thrives together. As we discuss creating a positive interview experience, let's remember how vital this step is for both you and your company and the candidates. Have you ever been to a job interview and the guy's like, and you are, and you're here because, yeah, okay, have a seat. It'll be a few minutes, right? Yeah, that's not a good impression, right? You need to have a positive interview experience that sets the tone for future collaboration. It's not just about assessing skills, it's about making candidates feel welcome and valued. Second, purposeful interactions are key. Every conversation should reflect your company's values and culture. Don't just, walk the talk, live it. And this will not only engage candidates, but also attract those who resonate with your mission. And finally, remember, candidates are evaluating you as much as you are evaluating them. A welcoming ambiance can significantly influence their decision to join your team. And so you want to strive to make every candidate feel like they're an important part of the journey. So again, create an experience that leaves a lasting impression. Now that we've discussed the importance of finding the right talent, we can talk about the critical elements of onboarding. Effective onboarding is not just a checklist, it's about setting our new hires up for success. First, you need to highlight that a well-structured onboarding process is crucial. You don't just dump a bunch of papers on them, ask them to sign a bunch of forms, and leave them alone to figure it out, right? You need to step them through everything to make sure that they feel comfortable, not overwhelmed, and that it is a foundation upon which we build our team's future. Secondly, remember that onboarding is an opportunity to immerse new employees in your culture. It also helps them feel engaged and valued right from the start. And finally, do not underestimate the impact of a positive onboarding experience on long-term retention. If we invest our time in our new hires, they're more likely to thrive and stay with us and be a lot less likely to ditch us at the first, shiny object that's dangled in front of them, right? So, as we move forward, let's keep in mind strong onboarding processes are essential for our growth and your success. Creating a thriving workplace culture helps us with retention. It's essential to recognize that, flexibility plays a pivotal role, and that means allowing employees to balance their work and personal lives, which can significantly enhance job satisfaction. Have you ever asked a person why they're leaving a higher paying position to possibly come to your lower paying position? And they say, flexibility. I can, take care of my sick relative, or I have medical reasons and I need that flexibility, or I just don't like going to an office Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, those kinds of things. So, having that flexibility and even being able to work from home can significantly enhance job satisfaction. And let's next talk about purpose. Employees today are looking for more than just that paycheck, right? They want to feel connected to a mission. By fostering a sense of purpose within your organization, you create an environment where individuals can truly thrive. And lastly, remember those monetary rewards, while it's important, are not the only motivator. Focusing on these aspects, flexibility and purpose, you can cultivate a workplace culture that not only retains top talent, but inspires them to give their best. And next, we're going to talk about how we can revolutionize our hiring process to support this vision. As we look to the future of work, it's essential to think about how we can revolutionize our hiring process. It's not, again, not just about filling positions, it's about creating a workforce that's engaged, motivated, and aligned with our company's values. So I invite each of you to think about it, because as entrepreneurs, we can shape the future of work culture by implementing innovative hiring strategies that prioritize not just skills, but also a cultural fit and employee well-being. So it's not all about the golden handcuffs. So good luck. I hope we can work together to make our workplaces not only more productive, but also fulfilling for all employees If you have any questions, please send me an email, or you can reach out to me at Stellar Financial on YouTube. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and enjoyed the presentation.